is why we can't have nice things.
If jurisdiction worked the same way it does in other states in the US, everything would be fine. It doesn't work like that here. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the case today. Hopefully, the right steps are taken and it's either changed or removed, and then we can just move forward without all this stupid BS going on.
I agree.
It's at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so that's 8 p.m. for us, Albert.
Oh.
That would be an hour after the next storm.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of oblivious of everything that in that regard because I've never seen that happening.
You won't during this shift.
Yeah, you won't.
During this shift you won't. So, and to clarify, when I say shift three is technically for the next 3 hours or so. And even after that, like while King is around, that stuff isn't good. It likely isn't going to be happening.
No.
However,
it doesn't happen until shift 1 kicks in, and then I can't stop people doing it because technically they're allowed to.
Correct. The issue becomes, and there's a difference between before the next meeting and after the next meeting. But like at the end of the day, like it's entirely unnecessary. Like there's no reason to just fucking, I don't know, man.
A rift has been created where a rift didn't need to be created.
Yeah. Did y'all get an anonymous form to fill out?
No.
Okay. I forget who sent it. If I give you guys a phone number, can you tell me? Hold on.
Sure.
Possibly.
My anonymous feedback would be stop being children, figure it out.
Where is this?
Oh, also, I'll tell you guys this, but this isn't exactly public knowledge yet. The certs are splitting. You heard about that?
I have not.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not, because I was approached by the mayor's office the other day, and I was asked to be the liaison between the mayor's office and LSPD for flight-related stuff. And I said, are the certs being split? And they said, yes. They've asked me to write up SOPs and stuff. I'm like, well, I'm probably just going to use exactly the same ones as BCSO because I don't intend on doing anything differently.
There's no way.
Control V.
Certs.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's something
different SOPs.
That could cause a lot of issues in pursuits.
There's what?
That could cause a lot of issues in pursuits.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which is why I want to speak to Babe before I push anything, because I'm not doing anything differently from her. Everything needs to be the same. Unless I come on and tell me I have to do it differently, I'm doing everything the same.
For context, like back in the day, whatever the equivalent of like cargo fast unit was, especially in certain cases, they were expected to be primary because all of the other vehicles wouldn't be able to keep up, right? If one cargo fast unit SOP indicates that that's the case and the other doesn't, then again, we're back at like, BCSOs in the city. BCSO is primary. Like, who's going to do what? It seems silly. You know what? I'm content with it as long as there can be a mutual, like, these are the SOPs across the board. Each department figures out who they want in their own unit, right? Like, not the biggest deal in the world, in my opinion, but like, holy fuck, there's so much unnecessary shit. Why this divide?
They really just need to get the leadership together and officiate. Officiate a memorandum of understanding. Like once we have a memorandum of understanding officiated, then things should theoretically be a lot easier.
They're nowhere near close to be able to get that sorted. I had them go into a meeting together, the two high commands, without any command members there, but they had Daisy Dukakis, as the mediator. It came out worse than it started. So.
Seriously, for the 25 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
How things will be handled. If I don't know. I don't know what they'll agree on, if anything. I don't even know what they do agree on at this point. I don't even know what they disagree on at this point. I'm kind of like, I can't really be bothered with it anymore.
You know what I think?
Waving contest now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think something needs to happen where each side can sort of like you got to keep feelings out of it entirely. You have to get to like very objective stuff and not sit there and be like, well, my feelings were hurt, because anyone's feelings who was involved in this is going to be fucking hurt.
Feelings are subjective. Don't care about them.
But But in saying that, I imagine in a lot of these conversations, they are talking over each other or like interrupting each other, and they literally just need to be told, like, while the other person's speaking, like somebody gets asked a question that gets answered, but don't fucking interrupt. Doesn't matter if what you believe they're saying is a lie. You'll have your opportunity at some point to bring that up, but don't sit there and interrupt, because that's just gonna sit there and derail the conversation over and over and over and over and over.
Sure.
And then my actually biggest area of concern is that I firmly believe that the mayor should have zero control over who the chief of police is.
Yeah.
Or sheriff. I think it's silly that potentially every 90 days there's a revolving door around the high command of a police department.
Like, it just means we're never stable.
Yeah,
you know?
there could never be a solid foundation built upon that. It's like building the foundation of a house on a beach that fucking floods every 30 days. Like,
yeah.
How can you possibly expect that to be viable long term? You might have 30 days of a wonderful time.
It's on the Constitution, though.
Everything gonna get washed out. You might have a month where that doesn't happen, but everything's gonna get washed out eventually. And I also think that contributes to the high command themselves, like, you know, having this insane amount of pressure on them, having to prove or attempt to turn around an entire police department within 90 days. That's a borderline an impossible task. Yeah. Very difficult, maybe possible, but like knowing that in 90 days you could just be gone, rinse, repeat. Holy fuck. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a toughie. It's a toughie.
It is. It is.
So now, so basically with this, what Anna's put in here, she's saying that if you, so let's say I took over a scene, I'd have to justify in the report why I took that scene over. Is that correct?
I think it's more. Let's have a look. I think this is more of. Sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry.
I think I haven't spoken to Anna since she made this announcement, but I think this was more of, I think it's a good idea to do that. I'll be honest. But I'll be honest, I have, if that was her intention, yeah. I think it's more of problems that are occurring with this happening, because I think for someone like you, Albert, you have the right mindset going about taking over scenes, and so no one's going to have an issue with you doing it, right? So a report isn't going to like come up, whereas, for example, other officers are doing it every scene and there's a problem happening, and so someone's going to want to make a report that we're going to want to see and be like, okay, this is a problem that's happening and this is an example that we need to see a report of, right? Whereas we don't need to really see a report of something good happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I don't intend on doing it, so I don't think I'll be making a report about it.
So the interesting bit is, like it says, record in the MDT each incident/report that involves overlapping of the jurisdictional power from agency to another. Okay, to be fair, that sort of clarifies it, but it's see, I read that as overlapping a jurisdiction at first when I continued. So I read, like, for example, call starts in the south, it goes to the north. You are required to make a report defining and stating the procedures that took place to defer to primary law enforcement agency. But like that part right there is pretty much saying if there is a cross, a report needs to be made. But if it only needs to be made in the event where it's being taken, I'm gonna be real. I think as silly as it sounds, a report from the person who took control of said scene, like taking control from the other department, will eventually become tired of writing those reports and stop being stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. It's actually kind of genius.
It really is. Yeah.
So yeah, I think if you take over a scene, then I think making a report it'll work out.
Oh my God, hear me out. Here's a way to really get it to stop. Since it should rarely ever happen, anybody who does take control of a scene like that, must present in front of the marshals their reasoning in each instance. Report gets put in today.
I support that. I
And if
think you guys should be questioning that kind of shit. Like, why did you?
like, why do you feel they're not competent enough to do it?
Listen, I've already questioned a certain officer on their reasonings behind things, and I'll be honest, their answer was
Because
essentially
they can?
because they can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah, and because the whole reasoning was basically, it boiled down to being petty. I'll be honest. Versus the BCSO.
Oh my, they're giving me a bad name. There's a level of tact required, and they just ain't got it.
Rhodes level petty.
This was
Yep, that's true.
I saw this yesterday. There was 3 officers on duty. There was 2 BCSO units responding to a cash exchange, and this LSPD officer who wasn't present at the scene. I was at Mission Row with them, and they were like, gotta go take over a scene," and then they drove down just to take over the scene. So it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
There's no need for this to be happening.
We're
I
supposed
wish
to be a
someone would
team.
do that. I wish someone would do that, because I will file a complaint with you guys, and I will make sure everything gets looked into to make sure it was the appropriate call. You know, it doesn't seem appropriate to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
I need
a
to eat
little bit before y'all
breakfast.
break off, just a heads up, since y'all are leading into the next shift pretty soon. Security truck robberies are getting violent.
Okay.
We had a all officers go down situation
Oh
today
my god.
Jesus
over a
Christ.
security truck.
Oh,
They
no.
arrived and immediately got ambushed, and apparently all officers went down.
Oh no.
The marshals were on duty, but we were at the SASM office, and we weren't going to respond. If 20 plus officers were incapacitated in gunfire, the 3 of us weren't exactly going to make a difference.
That sounds like total dog shit to me. I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yep. But
How much
apparently
money's
that's
in
the
the
second.
truck?
No clue. I don't think we've captured anyone after having one of them. But there is definitely some kind of link between the jewelry store getting hit and then a security truck getting hit, because every time a jewelry store gets hit, within 5 to 10 minutes, a security truck gets hit. Every time.
Oh. Well,
Interesting.
if Saints want to treat us like subhuman scum, then I'll treat them like that. No problem.
When haven't they? And oh my god, you know what I saw on the lemon list?
Well,
Louise Campbell, prior officer.
yeah, she's a gangy.
Saints hang around was her fucking.
Wait, she put that on Twitter?
No, lemon list.
People would,
Look
is
right
that
now,
a job
Louise
description?
Campbell, Saints hang around. Look at the lemon list right now.
Yeah.
They're using the fleur de lis. They have no idea what that means. No idea. Jesus fucking Christ.
Bless her cotton socks.
Hey! That was a good usage of that. That was good.
Wait, was it? Did I do good?
Yeah,
That's
that was
pretty good. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect.
So many people get that kind of thing wrong. That was perfect.
And today's been an interesting day. You know, the Mayor Chavez was bragging on Twitter that he's happy that there are a slew of new heists available for everybody in the city.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
I-
that was word. Yeah, he was saying, he was like, you know, since my term has started, we have a slew of new heists come to the city, and some other similar verbiage. And I called him up and I was like, Mayor Chavez, are you
Oh my god.
are you smoking some
Okay.
crack or
All right,
what?
I gotta go grab something to eat. Have a good
Cool.
one.
Yeah. Sounds like he must be missing it.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Nice to meet you all.
Let me guess.
Let's
He
see,
like
Sergeant.
gaslighted you into thinking that what he said was okay.
No, he said he's representing all factors of his constituents, and he's like, the majority of my voters are criminals, so I need to be able to win those votes.
So he's encouraging criminal
Right?
behavior.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like
Interesting.
grounds for impeachment to me.
Yeah.
Good
well,
luck, guys. I gotta go eat some food.
Wait, King, I gotta pass that. I gotta
Oh,
take talk this.
Sorry, you wanted to chat. My apologies. What can I do
You're
for you,
good.
Craig?
I mean, if you want to eat first, it's not a huge deal.
I'll
I
eat during if
guess.
that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit. As long as you look at your MDT for if you want to read a report real fast. Incident number 9919. This is one of those incidents where BCSO had a pursuit. LSPD said they were taking it over, and BCSO broke off. The most concerning thing to me is the very last statement from Shiesty on here.
Okay, let me read through this.
It's a lengthy one, so I'll give you a moment.
And then told me about this.
Yeah.
Did he tell you too?
No, this came because the two criminals in this thing are part of one of my investigations, and I was looking up what they've been doing, what they've been up to, and then I came across this report on my own.
Okay.
I'm going to be biased here because I'll be honest with you, gentlemen. This shit where they're pulling officers off of calls is like smooth brain.
I know it's totally. I agree with you.
Yeah,
So
stupid.
I'm super biased in this. Like the fact that I've already read they're on their own private channel responding to selective calls that they want to respond to. They're breaking off of calls because they're too fucking pussy to actually do anything about the situation that we're in. I'm super biased here.
No, I'm 100%. I think there were faults all around in this situation. The biggest problem I have with this, after talking to some other people that were involved, technically, Den violated some people's rights.
Oh,
so
that's a whole other situation then. Okay.
Yeah, based on this report and what happened, he didn't know what the original PC was for the stop, why the pursuit was going on, and all the original officers broke off. He continued the pursuit alone, captured a suspect, and pitted them, disabled their car, took them, got treated, and brought them all the way to Mission Row for processing, but didn't know what to process them for because none of the original officers were there. And so he had to spend time calling around to figure out what the PC was.
So he charged them for the wrong charge.
Therein lies the problem. He didn't have PC to arrest these people. And he put them in cuffs and transported them to Mission Row without PC to arrest them.
Is that not because BCSO broke off the call though?
It is.
Oh, it's like a two-part, two-pronged.
Yeah,
it's a two-pronged. He's not alone at fault here. But if you don't have PC for an arrest, you don't put people in handcuffs and transport them to Mission Row and then figure it out afterwards, you know?
I agree. Yeah. I completely agree. That makes sense. Okay.
I mean, I 100% agree. BCSO is in the fault here. They shouldn't have broke off. If every single one of the original officers broke off knowing that they're just going to leave it be, if you're going to disengage a pursuit, then call the pursuit over. Terminate the pursuit. Don't let it get passed off to somebody else who doesn't know what's going on, because then they're just chasing somebody they don't know why they're chasing.
They've done this quite a few times now.
Yeah, if I was in this position, even if I wanted to claim authority over the pursuit, which I wouldn't because that's silly, but even if I had and all the original officers broke off, I would have terminated the pursuit because I don't have PC for the pursuit. It's just something I think if I haven't seen this issue occur in the last day or so, but if people do want to keep pulling this, they need to know the potentials for what can go wrong. If this kind of situation happens, they need to break off and terminate pursuit if they don't have PC for the pursuit.
Yes, they do. PC's reckless evading at least. Yeah, but you didn't charge them for reckless evading.
But
I'm
they
just
still
trying to
violated
figure
their
this
rights.
out. Like, if BCSO are chasing someone and then
didn't
another
charge them for
officer
that.
attaches and they all fuck off and don't assist with processing as per SOP, I don't really think that's a failure on Denzel's part. I think it's theirs. I think he's trying to do his job, and I think they're doing everything they can to not do their jobs in that situation.
No, like I said, I agree. BCSO is not
It's good. They
purely
could
at fault, but
let chat
then
speculate,
could
okay?
get civilly sued
Let
for
them get
this
involved.
How?
because
I don't really
he
get
arrested
that.
them without PC.
But wouldn't that be on the BCSO officers to produce that, given they're the ones chasing him and initiate the situation?
They could, but
Unfortunately,
according like how it could be played in court, and I'll just tell you how I would do it if I was one of these suspects. Is I would ask him, did you terminate your? I would ask BCS. I would put BCSO on the stand. Did you terminate the pursuit? Yes, we terminated the pursuit of the suspect. Then, did you continue that pursuit after they terminated it? Yes. What PC did you have to pursue those vehicles? Well, I didn't. They were just being chased by cops, and the other cops broke off. It's like, okay, do you know what the PC was for the stop? No.
I see what you're getting at. Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's difficult because at the end of the day, whether or not Dim was right for doing what he did, he was still the one that put them in jail, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
True. And you take responsibility at that point when you do that, right? Especially when you have somebody in custody. So I get what you're saying.
I think the issue is Den. I think over several occasions, and I questioned him on this specifically, is he is taking over scenes where he is either not on scene already, like not in the pursuit, or he like doesn't know the context of the situation, and this is leading to situations like this.
Yeah.
Like he
And
had
it's gonna lead to civil rights
he
violations.
explained another situation like this where he took over a scene and BCSO pulled off, and then the criminals escaped, and he was like moaning about that. And I was like, that's fair enough, but like, why did you take over a scene where you weren't even attached to the pursuit yet?
Also a fair question. Yeah, fair enough. Can I speak to him regarding this, or is this like an investigation you guys are doing, or?
No, I mean this
I
is
would-
just this one specifically. I'll leave that up to Craig.
This one specifically, I would like y'all to talk to him about it. It's one of those things like I could ask captains, I could ask lieutenants, I could ask pretty much anyone in the department, and they would all have the initial reaction you have. Well, it's BCSO is at fault here.
It
right?
is very hard for Master
They would
to
blame
fix this,
each
I'll be
other
honest.
without seeing the overall thing of
I
being
think it's
like,
going to depend on
yes,
what
there
happens
are
with
people
this
at fault.
case tonight.
Every single person involved in this is at fault in some way. But
Right.
when you look at it from the perspective,
depends what
of
this
the
case happens
criminals, the
tonight.
suspects here, they got wronged, and that's what
That's
it comes
true.
down to, Brett. That's brass tacks. And people are. I know a lot of people are getting blinded by the rage of what's going on in the bullshit politics y'all are having to deal with right now.
I agree. Yeah, yeah.
But we need to consider all points of view in these
Yep.
situations.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm going to ask
And
this
it's
question because I know they will as well. Let me hang this up.
Here you go.
A BCSO being spoken to regarding that kind of behavior or no?
Yeah.
I mean, the overall thing. I mean, this is
It's
more of
everybody.
This
All right.
specific thing is being talked to because of the civil rights violation of like, look, if you are all gonna big dick each other, you need to know the potential consequences for your actions, and like you better be able to articulate your way out of it.
God, glad you guys are around. Jesus Christ. Like all this stuff happening gives me, I know it's bad this is happening, that this particular situation has happened, but also with you guys looking at it, gives me hope for the future. So glad about that.
I think my thought process is I think our actions are likely going to depend on the outcome of this case tonight. Because
Fair
this
enough,
case
yeah.
tonight could solve everything, right? Because it could like revert the legislation
so.
and be
Yeah.
like, this can't happen anymore, so everybody has to go back to working and holding hands, or it upholds it, and then we've got to like put some fire under everybody's ass and be like, you got to work together and you got to sort shit out, right?
Agreed. Fully agreed. All
I'm
right.
so glad y'all have that tonight, because otherwise the DOJ would be so pissed at me, because that's all they've had to deal with is dealing with my bullshit the last week on the
The
docket.
court case is going to be constant, correct?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're just doing your job, Craig. Wouldn't
Yeah,
call it bullshit.
I found one line in the entire legislation. There's
Fuck.
one single line
I should have
that
put
told
cameras
me, hey,
up
you can appeal a
already.
dismissed case. So I appealed every single dismissed case I've had in the last week. And now
God,
they're
I bet they hate
rolling
you.
them. Oh, they fucking hate me because nobody's doing it. Like I keep throwing things at them that nobody's done before. I have the last several subpoenas I've had, they've all had to keep taking like panels and referring to with each other, and because I'm shaking.
Fucking legend.
Yeah.
I have a subpoena that's still been sitting for 5 days now because they can't decide if it's something they can approve or not, because I'm subpoenaing something that's not a record that's ever been subpoenaed before.
Oops.
Yeah, I was asked to look at a subpoena for somebody's state ID the other day.
Oh.
And it was a bit. I've never seen that personally, with my experience, and I'm not sure what DOJ would even say to that.
Yes, that chat.
Yeah, they're kind of. I had the first person. I was the first person apparently to subpoena a homeowner because we knew the address of the location, but we didn't know the owner. So I had a subpoena for the owner information, and they were like, "Can we do that?" And I was like, "They pay taxes, so
Yeah.
the state
Should be able to,
charge for
yeah.
taxes." And they're like, "Yeah, that's true." So they approved the subpoena.
Oh, I want to check something really quick.
Um,
What's the plate on this car? CG0. I'm just gonna check that this is on dash cams. This is open. Is it in legislation? Oh, the what? I thought you could access cameras from down here, no? No, the jurisdiction is legislation. Yeah, so that's it. So that's in 8 hours, by the way, if you want to watch it, the court case. I need some better music. Oh. Hello. Spying on husband. 8 p.m. our time, yeah. 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, it's working. Okay, I don't think we have one. A dash cam in here. You can access ATC and dash cams from Fleeker bank chairs. That's so stupid. What the fuck? Let's see if Craig wants one.
Yo.
Hey Craig, you want a dash cam for your Kara?
Oh yeah, I thought I put one in here.
I can't see it.
I probably forgot. Oh, I put
Oh.
one in the stainer I always use.
Oh wait, I'll pick one out really quick, and I'll bring it down.
All right. Wait.
Wait, actually, can I buy one from Mission Row?
No, you can't buy one. We don't have access.
Fuck
We don't have a
shite.
key to their locker.
God damn it. Well, ignore me then. Well, do you want to go put security cams in all the 24/7s now?
Oh boy, you know they only last for a couple hours now, right?
Are they even less than before?
Yeah, they were lasting the whole storm before, but now they only last like 4 hours, I think.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I've been using the camera I get from working news because that at least stays there for a week, but I can only get one.
It's only one. When I bought them, so I might.
It's so much better. Holy God!
I might as well. I've got like 20 on me. No, it's not that many. I've got like 1, 2, 5. I've got like 19.
The picture quality's garbage. Door.
There you go.
Oh, where to? Clinton?
Sure.
Yep, we're coming back.
I'm gonna put some in the
Countdown,
glove box for you. I'm gonna put.
There's probably no space because I have a bunch of cones and I
four in
filled
there.
every single compartment with cones.
No, well, there's some cones missing then, Craig.
How much do cameras weigh?
No, there's four cameras in the glove box now.
Oh, they don't weigh anything.
They
Okay,
have one of the
easy.
individuals.
They're only little things. Yeah.
Yeah. I have an addiction to traffic cones
Why?
because they're so convenient and
Wait,
so
oh my God.
underutilized. And if we have a day where we're dealing with people constantly highway
Being placed in
blasting,
cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to hire a bunch of
All right.
construction
continuing
workers
Southbound
and
fudge.
start doing
Alex,
construction
I
on
need
the
you to get
highway to
more
cause
tacos.
traffic jams so that they can't highway blast anymore.
Merging westbound into the
That's evil, and I love it.
continuing westbound Innocence Boulevard, right northbound Popular.
Triple to secondary, northbound Popular. Crossing Capitol, so northbound Popular.
Put myself in 8th gear.
Still northbound Popular.
Sorry, I know I drive like a grandpa, but
It's fine. So you gonna do anything about that Nino thing yesterday, or the tweets, or whatever?
Yeah, 3 or 4 of them.
no, I think Lockhart's handling it.
I think so.
Raccoon, Burger, and Isa. She's not in cuffs. So 3.
Okay. Right, northbound Ellis Freeway.
You find anything good
Yeah,
in
it's
your
a day shift thing.
Already driven over
in
the
your subpoenas?
freeway, right?
Oh yeah, lots good. I'm just still waiting on more to get signed.
Northbound Ellis Freeway, passing.
Anything from like because I know I saw that the besties in Cyprus were having some beef.
Oh yeah, it's been resolved though, according to their text messages.
Oh really? Yeah. What was that about?
I guess one of the Cyprus guys robbed a bestie and pissed him off.
All right. That was it.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Well.
Always
petty
sounding
bullshit.
petty in it.
Well. No, my subpoenas might end up solving a murder. So there's that.
Was that Rocco?
I'm
That
already pushing
one?
him. Yeah, Rocco Prince.
Mm.
Yep. I've offered them a plea deal because now I have a lot of leverage over them because I can 100% seize their house right now. And
Who is it?
I'm Marco Frey.
Name rings
He
a
owns a house in
bell.
Mirror Park, and we raided the house as a part of the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely being used as a gang stash house. So I'm using it as leverage over them. They can, if they'll confess to the crime, the murder, so I can resolve it, they'll get a pretty hefty fine. But I'll work it in that as long as they confess to it, then I'll let them keep the house. But I'm gonna have stipulations on it.
Okay.
One of the stipulations is they're going to have to convert it into an actual living space with a bedroom, a bathroom, and a common area. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, State Marshal Dog. This is State Marshal Barrett. We're just here to, I know you've been robbed a lot recently, so we're here to install some cameras, help you guys out.
I'm
Wow.
actually going to put one of my cameras in here just for... Oh, wow, damn, that's
All right.
timing.
Good
I'm
timing.
going to put one of my cameras in here.
All right.
Let's see.
We can't get in the back, can we? Oh, it's open.
Oh, is it open? That's
Yeah, it's
interesting.
open. I guess I'll put one in the back.
Anything in the safe? Is the safe open?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Popped open and there's nothing in there. Watch my back for a second.
Wait.
Perfect. All right.
Where you put it? Oh,
I
yeah.
see
shit.
you.
Hello.
That's a good spot. I should be able to see out the front door. Oh, there's people at my car, at our car right now.
Ah! Oh, God. Oh,
Damn, you
mercy.
good? You good? You got knocked the fuck out.
No! Give it up, man! Stop it! Leave that lady alone! Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah. Straight muscle. Straight down. Oh! Craig!
Yeah.
They drove off,
All right. Looked like they were trying to get into my car.
yeah, I think so.
The
Fuck
door's
me.
locked,
Oh, fucking ran over, man.
so you go.
Alright, well. Nah, I'm alright.
full of fucking hipsters.
Let me put a camera in the back.
They turn my lifestyle choices into some kind of
What are the odds on that? I put
I
it over
know.
here so you can see
I'm
down
not
the
doing
laneway.
this out of some affectation,
On the
man.
door?
Does he-
This is my life.
Like right here next to the pipe or next to the sign or something like that,
See
maybe.
you at the farmer's market.
Alright.
Maybe even over in this corner somewhere. And that corner facing towards the safe so you can see if somebody's messing with the safe or something.
There we go.
You're not wrong.
Do you have one of these biometrically locked news tablets at all?
No, I don't. Fortunately, yeah.
Roger, man.
They're handy. You won't be able to access my camera then, unfortunately.
That's alright.
Is that us?
Yeah, I think that's us.
Oh, right. I forget the locals call on us all the time still.
You're sticking left.
If we draw our guns, the locals will
Southeast
call on us
and
if we're
going
brandishing
down
our firearms.
Chiliad.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on their side. They have flipped. They are likely dead, and I might be. Oh no! I've made a mistake. Oh wait! Oh wait! They're continuing southbound. Oh god! I'm gonna die. I know she's king for now.
What is Matt doing?
Do you need backup?
Motion king.
Alright, where next?
Alright, where
What's
to?
closest?
Where,
Little
what direction
Soul's
are
the
they falling
closest
down
one,
that?
but...
They're climbing back.
Mirror
up the
Pope?
cliff.
No,
They're
there's not one in
falling
Mirror
down.
Pope. Yeah, there is Mirror Pope.
Oh, yeah, there is a mirror park. Yeah, let's
They
figure
were
out
heading
that.
southeast. Oh, my car's not broken.
Oh, if people have fallen out, they were in cuffs. Probably, so.
You do drive like a grandma, Craig.
Going tilapia?
I drive carefully.
Going slightly down the.
Non-conspicuous.
How many stores is there? Let's have a look.
Slightly down the cliff.
155. There's 20 stores, Craig. We're gonna be here all day.
Did they, like,
Not all of
get back
them
up to the
get
tower?
hit,
They
because not all of them
reversed
have
back
big
up.
safes in the
I
back.
lost some tires, so I have like no traction.
I'm going down the path. I was pretty far behind.
Realistically, let's say this legislation thing doesn't go well for business owner. What do you think's our options?
I don't heckin' know. Not my problem. I work third shift. We don't deal with that bullshit.
That's not a good attitude, Craig. Come on.
My radio.
Yep, not my shift, not
Hey,
my
look, it's
problem.
that car that we were chasing the other day.
Up to where they fell off, which is in between me and the peak of Chiliad.
At the same time, though, they could have just kept going down.
No. So we both went down. Then, as I passed them going down, they were.
Craig, you know the speed limit's 55, but
Yeah, that's the speed limit, the maximum, not the speed requirement.
but in the UK you can get tickets for going too slow.
Us
Yeah.
more meaning the firm was fine.
A lot of
Cause
places
you-
can. But that's not legislation here, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
And I'm conserving gas by running at a lower RPM and a slower speed. I'm using a lot less gas. You know, I drove all the way from Polito all the way here, and I've been driving it around, and look how much gas.
Such a nerd. You know, he's such a nerd, Craig.
And look how much gas I've used.
I've been
almost
called a
nothing
nerd
because I
all my
conserve
life,
gas.
but I'm happy that I can call you a nerd. Hello, ma'am. Same old
Coming up
dog,
with
same old
Sanders.
bear. We to install some cameras. Just you don't care. You don't care. Okay.
We tend to use razor blades for the sacrifice.
Maybe go into.
I probably don't need a
safety.
tetanus shot, but I'm gonna go to the
Copy
hospital
that,
just in
miss.
case. I'll let you know how it goes. Bye.
All right. Apologies. I was repairing. So I'm still in the ravine. Sky, I have not seen you, so you must be at a different one. I'm still in the ravine that they reversed up. I was just, again, unable to get any traction to reverse. Let's see if I can now.
I fell. What is the vehicle I'm looking at?
It's a Guardian. It's white in color.
I'll do.
Like a white / light bluish.
That's right.
Copy. I'm in the lumberyard now.
Did he crash?
Oh, the truck's still up here.
Where are you putting it?
We got an individual on foot, 2 of them running. I think they were trying to maybe recover people. Okay, there are injured people in the truck.
Put it in the window.
I don't know.
No, go in here and I'll put it
Stand by.
in between.
You have all of them?
Oh, okay. It's facing out or facing in.
Facing out.
They said no.
Okay, yeah. I like
don't know if
it.
there's anybody else still injured on the cliff, but they're in the ravine heading south now.
Don't
I
want
just put it in
inside
the window on this side, so now it's looking out. So hopefully, I mean, we'll see if it's blocked or
You said
anything. It
south,
might
or is it
might
going
be
down
blocked.
towards
I might have had
Columbia?
a bad angle by the window pane, but
Well,
I'm hoping I
southeast
might be able to
stand
see the license plate.
Okay.
Nice
South
smoke.
Road is where we're gonna end up if we
All
continue
right.
down this path.
They're going towards you, Martin.
Do Palomino Freeway.
Southeast.
Yeah, sounds good.
No, they passed you.
They have flipped.
I'm on Calafia to receive it.
All 4. Oh, this is so painful. It's still continuing southeast.
You got this, I believe.
All right, we are almost
Bam,
at the
bam,
North
bam.
Columbia merge.
Have they found their friends? Or they still...
Let's have a look.
There
Anything
are
else?
Some injured ones in the vehicle. Oh, they're hitting a tree. Stand by.
Everyone's always in a hurry these days.
Continuing
Nobody
down to
really
North
takes the
Columbia.
time to just slow down and enjoy the view,
think
enjoy
I'm
the
down
day.
Did they fix the bug? I've no idea, I'll be
Like
honest.
everybody's living on borrowed
Yep, I
time
have a
these
visual.
days.
They're approaching Calafia now. They're going.
Yeah, you're right, Craig. You are right, man. You need to
Saying I
slow
know
down
what
a
it
bit,
is,
you
I
know?
know what that
Enjoy
means.
life.
She's going south now on Calafia. He's now merging west. He's gonna head towards Stab City unless he picks up off-road again. He's coming towards the LSPD unit, be careful.
I went up
Look at
north
going
to go look at
westbound,
my
North
old
Calafia.
house.
Okay, if you guys
today.
stick with this, I'm gonna go up that ravine and I'm just gonna
Um,
double check.
a little bit.
Double check. Oh my god, he's going for a jump. I'm going for it too. We both made it. Continuing
I don't know if that
northwest.
was such a good idea.
Calafia. I got there's so. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened to the. You know what? We don't talk about it. Continuing. Continue westbound. Continue westbound, not Calafia.
Triple 2 secondary, continuing westbound, North Calafia towards Stab City.
Yeah, I can see in the back. There's one in the back right is cuffed. Oh god, he's dipping off road. I think he can go over the water. Oh wait, no. He's taking a path.
Wait, is Grayson about to be the judge?
Potentially one missing there.
No, I
Yeah.
see one in the back right
Or
cuffed,
Grayson?
and I see one in the back left.
Yeah.
Potentially injured.
Yep,
She
he's
has
a
her
judge
head
now.
down.
He got
What
sworn in
happened
today.
there?
I'm not quite sure.
Cuffed in there.
They just need judges.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
okay.
see inside though. It's tended.
No,
He's
we
a
have
little bit
two
quiet.
Grayson judges. We have Lady Grayson and Sir Grayson.
Who's Lady Grayson?
Arcadia Grayson?
Oh, I might go.
No.
Oh, I might go in the water. I might go. We might. Whoa, oh god.
There's another judge. I call him Lady Grayson and Sir Grayson, just for the sake of ease.
Oh, I'm not in the water. I'm good.
There's good news and there's bad news. We're both stuck down here. Wait, no, they're bullying the captain. They're trying to go up.
No, they're.
Oh, they're in the water. They're in the water. Wait, no
What is
way.
this?
No,
Drown there, people.
no, they drove
No, they
across.
made
They're
it
on
over
the.
the-
Open letter to the citizens of San Andreas and the DOJ regarding changes to the election process.
Damn,
Attached
I
to
wish
an
this was a passing lane.
I just found this on the City Hall section of the thingamabob, but is there this open letter from the open letter to the citizens of San Andreas and the DOJ regarding changes to the election process? What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, from Brett. Definitely give that a read because the DOJ made an official response to it.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a read now.
Yeah, I'll let you focus on it while I drive. It's gonna take a hot minute to get there.
Attached is an open letter from the Ellis County Mayor's office on behalf of our constituents and the citizens across San Andreas, raising questions and concerns on behalf of the citizenry pertaining to the changes recently introduced by the DOJ to our electoral process. To San Andreas Department of Justice, CC Justice Brittany Angel. A state announcement was made by the DOJ pertaining to changes being made in the mayoral election process. These changes were made after the election process began, after signups opened and candidates had already begun campaigning. These alterations mask a series of egregious side effects that seemingly were made without consideration, the details of which can be found later in this document. When citizens cast their vote, they will simultaneously... Let me put this on the screen, actually. You can see it. When citizens cast their vote, they will simultaneously be declaring their residency. As it's been brought to our attention by constituents, this is fundamentally unconstitutional, trumps the rights of our people, and systematically skews the electoral outcome. The details of this can be found later in the letter. These changes should have been put in legislation weeks ago so that they can be scrutinized. It was not. If these desires remain in effect, it will open up to the question whether or not ballot votes will be available to the government to review, as residency is vital information for enforcing existing legislation. It would also directly beg the question. What's this? It would also directly beg the question as to how the decision will affect citizens going forward, as it once again not defined. It is not unreasonable to ask, as many have, will I lose my property in a county I am not a resident of? Or if I do not vote at all? Do I lose my store if I'm not a Los Angeles County resident? How the fuck would anybody know? Isn't it anonymous when you vote? You don't have to sign your name. How will my taxes be affected? How will I be able to have dual citizenship if I live in 2 counties? How does my business license get affected? Is there a way to redeclare? How does this affect my employment? Will my residency affect my employment at BCSO or LSPD? All reasonable questions that demand answers. You brought this to us, and your message is clear. On behalf of you, our constituents of Ellis County, and the citizens across this island of San Andreas, we request to investigate this mail off and chat. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me do this first. Let me put one inside. That's long. Can I put one on the camera? I can. Okay. Palomino 24/7. Sure. I put one on the camera. Okay. There's no legislation determining the difference. It's very concept of dual citizenship of cities mind-blowing to me. It's interesting. The Ellis County Mayor's Office has raised serious concerns of recent changes. Mayor's Office accuses the DOJ of making Well, hold on. These changes forces voters to declare their county of residence in order to vote, violating their constitutional rights to privacy, dignity, and uninfluenced vote. Isn't it anonymous when you vote? You don't have to sign your name. You can lie. Can you lie and say that you live in Ellis County? How is it violating your rights? Sorry. The mayor's office accuses the DOJ of making arbitrary decisions. And I don't know what it looks like, I'll be honest. I haven't seen I'm assuming it's just like, pick a box here. You can either vote for this. You have to like tick Ellis County or, Blaine County first, and then it will show you the next set of names to vote for. That's what I'm assuming it is. The mayor's office accuses the DOJ of making arbitrary decisions that undermine citizens' freedoms by linking residency with political preference, using this undefined, manufactured, and unlawful introduction of an undefined residence as it means of directly influencing the outcome of the election. These changes were introduced after the election process already started, disrupting campaigns and raising questions about the ethical motivations behind such decisions. The mayor's office demanded the DOJ to reconsider this unfair and unconstitutional move, which strips citizens of their rights and compromises the integrity of the election process. The unjust change puts citizens at risk of discrimination based on their residency and exposes their private information to law enforcement. Key concerns. The mayor needs to know what you pick because of legislations. How do you mean? You can vote north and south. I think it's now you can only vote for one. You get one vote, but you can vote for whoever you want to. The problem is the not knowing part. From like Nino's perspective, you mean? Key concerns. No legal basis for the change. The state announcement that introduced this change is not supporting by existing laws. There's no legislation that defines how residents used to be declared in the context of elections. The announcement is quoted as follows. For this election, each citizen will have to choose the county that they want to represent them and where their voice will be heard. Citizens may vote for one mayor and pick their county of residence accordingly. Please campaign with this knowledge in mind. Justice Angel. Further, the introduction of this change fundamentally impacts the citizens' rights to vote, and having implemented both without necessarily legislation of public input does not reflect the wishes of the people. Okay. Yep, Greg. I mean, I kind of get like the, hold on, why the fuck has this change happened after, we've started doing things, you know what I mean? I kind of get that and wanted to fight it.
Good place to put this camera in this visibility.
I know. On the outside, maybe on the trash bin, looking through the grate.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is the back door open?
Oh, I didn't check actually. Oh, it is. Shocker. Hello, Shaw. St. Monsters, we're here to help you.
I know.
Oh, you do know thing. That's fantastic. I nearly broke the register. Oops.
All right.
Sorry, I'm still reading this as we go.
No, you're fine.
You need some more cameras?
I'm out. Do you have any more?
Oh, yeah, I got more. There's 4 more.
Okay. Let's go to Sandy. Yeah.
Uh-oh. 3 individuals from the Hydra Hades collaboration dance troupe are currently cuffed. Please be doubled up, as they would most likely target officers to get them uncuffed. You see vehicles matching Hydra descriptions, call it in immediately. Suspects are Mona Sanchez, Levi Alger, and Rico Barbosa. Oh, great.
Yeah. All right.
I'm putting my
Yeah,
vest
look out for
on.
that. Yeah, put your vest on.
So keep an eye out for that, the green.
Yeah.
Your shirt color green. We could go up either to Sandy. We can go to Sandy,
Yeah, I
Alhambra,
was thinking Sandy.
and then I guess Grapeseed too. All right, I'm going back to reading. This is juicy.
All right.
Impact on citizen rights, dignity, and privacy. Again, I don't think this is forcing anybody to expose anything if it's anonymous. Unless it's not anonymous anymore, and I don't know. But I'm assuming it's still anonymous when you vote, so I don't think it's exposing anything. I'll be honest. I think it's still like I think you're still relying on the honesty of the people here. When they vote, I think it's just limiting people to 1 vote. I think that's the whole point of it, is that you're limiting people to 1 vote. It's just putting these, I'm putting air quotes, these like arbitrary restrictions on it. That people are like following in character. Because realistically, you can vote for whoever you want. Like, they're not actually going to know where you live. You should have to give your address when you register to vote. Yeah, exactly. But in this situation, you're not actually going to have to do that. You're just going to have to probably click a box and be like, I'm voting for this person because I live here. But, you can realistically live wherever you fuck you want, or wherever you say you live. But again, it's anonymous. Right to vote. This outrageous mandate traps voters in a web of manipulation by linking their choice of mayor to their declared residence, turning what should be a simple right to interest in an influence decision. It handcuffs voters, coercing them into choices that do not fully reflect their will, undermining the very foundation of free elections. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot, dude. The DOJ is tasked with overseeing elections and hold on, let me read this in a sec. Check the back. Yeah, this has been robbed recently. Yeah. We didn't do that one. Bastards. Need a camera on the cat. True.
Dark?
I'm in the back.
How'd you get back there?
To the door.
Oh, the door was locked for me.
Listen, I know people. Okay, they know me. Oh, look at this cat.
Just ask the clerk for a key.
Yeah, I just asked the clerk for a key. Yeah. Said I needed the bathroom. Okay, no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds like you tricked the store owner.
Yeah, I know that. I just asked them for a key and they gave me one willingly to help put cameras in the back. Yeah. Oh, there's a gunshot. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. That's in the movie studio. Gunshots in the movie studio.
Oh, boy. And this visibility sucks.
Oh my god. Okay. So this was the DOJ response. I will be replying on this behalf of the San Andreas Department of Justice. For full clarity,